Hello. Today is crazy. Yesterday, this deck popped off when I made a video on it. The Stranglevine Archdruid deck. So, basically, the whole point of this deck is to get every single Stranglevine, or every single keyword on a minion. So, that means you probably have 8 Stranglevine procs. And that gives the minion, poisonous, taunt, reborn, everything you care about. And that minion can rush into something, kill something, and then gives all these stacks to another minion. That minion gets reborn, and your other minion that just died got reborned. So when the new minion that you just gave all these stacks to dies, it goes back and forth. And it's an infinite rush poisonous effect. And if your opponent is attacking you, it's an infinite taunt reborn effect. Where they can't get through your taunt. So the way that we counter them just trying to clear my whole board is with Dreadhound Handler, Deathrot Maw, and Blob of Tar. So basically, the effect, if you have these cards down before the Stranglevine Death Rattle was down, these things summoned will summon first before the Death Rattle goes away. So basically it's a way to keep all of it alive, keep all your Stranglevine procs alive, even when your opponent has complete board clears. Because it does not persist through Reborn. Death Rattles occur first. I have Ziliax to turn games around. It's been really helpful when I need the lifesteal. And a bunch of Death Rattles for the Archdruid package and the Stranglevine package. The way that you get more Stranglevines is with Summoner Dark Marrow. Summoner Dark Marrow basically will double all of the Stranglevines that happen. So first you have Summoner Dark Marrow down, then you play Stranglevine. The Stranglevine dies, gives you 2 Stranglevine effects. Say those go onto another minion that's other than like Dark Marrow. The other minion can rush in, die, and then double that effect. And then it goes on other minions, other minions, other minions. And eventually Dark Marrow will have all the effects, and you can just rush him in and to get all of the procs off of him onto your other minions. And he will reborn, and it just goes infinite, because everything has reborn and all the keywords all the time. So you're able to clear basically any board with it. And another way of getting more of these procs is with Archdruid of Thorns and Amalgam. So Archdruid of Thorns, however many times a minion with Stranglevine has died, it'll copy it. And then if it goes on Amalgam, obviously when Amalgam gets shuffled, comes back, it'll have more Stranglevine effects. So that's the concept of the deck. And, if you guys have suggestions and this one doesn't start, if it doesn't work out for some reason, we can start changing it. I've been thinking about like stuff like Ancient of Yore, because having these minions that come out of dormant on your turn is actually really nice. And if a Ancient of Yore gets reborn and dies, it would go dormant again, would it not? So I think that might be really good. Also, what's up, Tarek? Yeah, it's kind of crazy how I basically doubled my subscribers in one day. It's really insane how amazing I don't know that the video did. Here, I think I'll keep Deathrot Maw. So basically what I'm thinking with this is you have Blob of Tar. Blob of Tar probably goes down turn 4, even if I don't have Reborn for it. But if I do get Reborn for it, obviously that's extremely nice. Okay, this is Dragon Paladin, not Murloc Paladin. So I'd rather him hit into here. appreciate it, Tarek. That's a really good minion for him to get, but it won't really matter. I have Messmaker. Draw some cards. Since I have both Flavatars, I'm almost definitely playing one here. It also protects my Buccaneer, which might let me do Buccaneer Blob of Tar, or maybe even Deathrot Maw. Okay, this is Buccaneer Messmaker turn. I love seeing basically all of his portals gone before they're, you know, 6, 7, 8 cost minions. He cannot kill this, and he doesn't. It's really nice to see. So I'm probably gonna curse Catacombs next turn, look for Stranglevine. I could do Stranglevine Blob of Tar, just get an absolutely ridiculously sticky board down. That makes your trades worse. Now I'm gonna have like big taunt minions that one-shot your stuff. This had 4 health before. And these were really good for me. Oh, you can't. You see. Sorry. Not exactly sure why it's not letting you see it. So I was almost the wrong order. Yeah, it's a new deck. Alright, there you go. For some reason it's making me re-click the overlay every time I start up a new stream. Sadly, it gave me nothing to rush into, but it does obviously let me develop my board. And now I have something to rush into. Okay. What'd this get? Reborn? I mean, it lives. Honestly, I kind of like that a lot. I'd rather give something else a proc. Reborn. fine. Okay, this didn't work out that well, but I do have an amalgam with the rush and elusive with the death rattle of the Stranglevine. Okay. It was the golden one. Golden amalgam. Okay, this is looking a little scary. Maybe I should have messmakered. This going here will freeze his stuff. Makes sense.
The light dims, but we fire.
I did not count mana. This doesn't matter. Could... I think I'm just kind of screwed. I hate that he got this dragon. Now he's gonna draw. Has he gotten the 20? I don't think 20 minions have died of his. Okay. Oh, could he almost definitely had lethal. And that is GG. Okay, I could have played that better. Definitely could have played that better.
Rafam versus Arana.
I alone will shield my people.
I am Rafam.
I like seeing messmakers. Don't really care about Archdruid. Get to keep him anyway. What? Oh! I completely forgot that I have that. Thank you, Johan, for the subscribing. Dude, it's the first time it's actually went off. That's pretty funny. So I'm probably just gonna play a Messmaker, because he'll probably... I mean, he might not waste his 3 attack into this, but it'll deal 3, 4. Maybe I'll wait. Then I'll do this then instead. Then I can Buccaneer, coin, Messmaker next turn, and then if it survives, I can Blob of Tar.
Eyes on the horizon!
Doing this stops him from attacking, and it stops him from clearing this without a spell. Fire spell for Demon Hunter would be what exactly? What, he forget about him being frozen? Nice. Blob of Tar gets to get reborn. That's gonna be 4 whole taunts he has to get through. That are all, or well, I guess they're not all poisonous, but it's a lot of poisonous. Oh, red card? Dude. Okay. That's definitely pretty annoying. Surely he doesn't have a second one. I think that red card was top decked. Oh. Thank you, Pedro, for subscribing. Alright, I'm alive. Getting lifesteal. Escape pod. I'm really looking for Stranglevine. Really need it. Yeah, it's not a whole lot I can do other than just hope that he doesn't have any I mean this flame this fire fire spell surely does face damage. Damn, that was crazy aggro. I can't believe he drew both red cards. All right, one more loss, and I will change this up. I'll get probably Ancient of Yore in here. Trying to think of other stuff that I might want instead.
Alganis versus Morgul. All shall tremble.
Keeping Stranglevine. It's too important to me. It's pretty annoying. Trade this here while I can. Then it'll probably be Blob of Tar, and then Stranglevine the next turn. Okay. See what he does with this. If he ignores, or if he just board clears again. Nice. So. Yeah, this is happening. Divine Shield, not bad. So they can gain up to 6/6 this turn. But I mean, I'm not really worried about that as long as I get poisonous from this eventually. Can't die. Just gonna go with this. Gonna make him put his damage. Okay. Okay, so I can do Amalgam, Escape Pod, 4 mana, have this die, I could tap.
Could it be?
Might as well. Oh, okay.
Crystallize!
And to Falator!
Hopefully he doesn't draw too many of these. Will definitely just clear my board. Okay. I didn't. I think I attacked this. And this didn't get the death rattles that I thought it would. Two. It shuffles, but it didn't keep any. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. But also he's gonna have Incendious stuff. Alright, this is definitely a loss. This is a crazy deck. Obviously with the eruptions, he's just gonna get to clear constantly.
Witness true arcane magic.
Hopefully this goes here first. Gives it like reborn or something. Okay. Okay. His death rattles went off first.
And to Falator! I will have my revenge.
Alright. Gonna change some things up real quick. That is not what I wanted. Let's go with your. So, obviously Dark Marrow, Buccaneer's amazing, Dreadhound's good. Could do more of a control with Eternal Layover. Something like Slippery Slope. Kind of like Slippery Slope. There it is. Then with all the straw. There you go. So go with that. Yeah, the only thing, so I have Slippery Slope, Freebooter. I think I'm gonna put Marin in here, or not Marin, Bob. Maybe Xavius. Alright, now thinking probably either Health Drink or Drain Soul. Oh, I kind of really like Blob of Tar. Oh, I don't have Messmaker. I feel like Messmaker is really good. So I want to put Messmaker in here, and I want to put Blob of Tar in here. So for that, I'd have to get rid of Xavius. And maybe Beetle. Maybe the Drain Soul. Maybe Freebooter. I could put some Drain Souls in here. Oh, I could have Ziliax. Yeah, but Ziliax, like, I'm dying before turn 9. I don't know. There's Beetle. It might just be Beetle. Or like maybe Bob in one card. I think Bob's pretty good though. No. Ziliax. The Ziliax doesn't keep anything it gets when it reshuffles back into the deck. That's why I run Amalgam, because it does. Okay, so maybe just a freebooter. I don't know what to get rid of. I just gotta pick something. Just gotta pick something. Probably. No problem. Oh, dude, what am I getting rid of? Drain Soul does seem nice though. I got a bunch of freeze. I don't gotta worry about it. See how this goes. I feel like I need the the beetle for matchups like Protoss, where like they're gonna do more than 30 damage to me in a turn. Protoss Mage. I like this hand a lot. Did I really not put that in here? No, I have it in here. Draw to get the 4/4 legendary. It's stacking death rattles fast. Yeah, that's basically the game plan. I think I'm gonna draw this turn, and the next turn Buccaneer Coin Handler. Just get a board going. And then with that, I will Messmaker.
Eyes on the horizon.
Nah, you're good, Michael. Okay, that's pretty annoying. But that is one of these. And he had to put Divine Shield on a crappy minion. The other Buccaneer is really nice. Can go with Buccaneer Messmaker. Go into this. He'd have to have another one of these to be able to deal with this. And then after this, if the Buccaneer lives, I Catacombs for Stranglevine, hopefully. Okay, he did have a second one. That's sad. But for some reason he played it in a weird order, where this is also being damaged. Okay, so I'm gonna have to rely on less to get this combo started. The combo is just getting a crap ton of Stranglevine Death Rattles, Tarek. Okay, I could trade both into here, or I could freeze it, just trade here, place this, but probably not. Thank you for subscribing. I'd try and pronounce your name, but I just screwed it up. Blob of Tar is a target. Stranglevine. Stranglevine freeze. Then we'll go with this amalgam. Make it a little more annoying for him to kill that. What are you gonna pick? Okay, it's probably the right decision. But I still get to do cool stuff, so... First, I'm gonna play this. Then this. This rushes into here. They both went on the wrong target. That's okay. I think. It's got a lot of reborn. He probably won't be able to deal with all of the death rattles it makes. Divine Shield, elusive. Okay. Alright. So he did deal with it, meaning I probably lost. Bob just kind of lets me live for one turn. This could get me Plated Beetle. Obviously it's Bob, but... Can I kill him somehow? I could have this for 2 damage. This is 7. I think there's no way. I think getting a minion on the board for potential Stranglevine stuff is the play. He's just gonna kill it and win. Ugh. Freeze instead of the Archdruid? I don't know. I just... Yeah, you're right. Freeze probably would have been better. I just really was hoping for something with these death rattles to happen. Freeze with Rush. Yeah, but I... With Rush. You're right. I should have just had more minions on the board. Alright. Next game will be better. Surely. I gotta make this work. I don't know why it was doing so well before, and now I just suddenly stopped. Key cards, Thorns, Buccaneer, Stranglevine, Escape Pod, Summoner, Dark Mirror. I tried with both the Dark Gift Package and Quest Package.
The forest fights back.
You face the ultimate mining machine!
Keep Archdruid. Soul Searching, maybe. Yeah, Quest Paladin. Just lost to it. Although I have done better against Quest Paladin before, but he rocked both of my Buccaneers. So it's kind of annoying. Yeah. I don't know. I think a lot of it is just my misplays.
Time goes short.
So what, is this like... Is Lao still a thing? Or low? Well, it was... The win rate of this deck was 7-2, but it's probably like 7-5 now. Well, I mean, maybe. Depending on if this keeps losing. Okay, getting a swipe out of him is nice before my Stranglevines are down. It's probably a trail mix turn, maybe. Trail mix and then like innervate next turn for Lao. Guess not.
My hand overflows. That was
Pretty good.
wild.
Can't really click location. Alright, Lao is happening next turn. Obviously would like Stranglevine. Dark Mirror is really good though. Nestling Golem. Trying to think of what that one is. 1 second. Oh, nesting. I can't read. No, I haven't. Although it would be a good way. Wait, what if you give this Reborn? Wonder if nesting Golem would like be infinite by itself. It's definitely something to think about. Alright, so if this gives, it did not. So we'll just go with the prize vendor, draw more. He literally didn't allow. which is interesting. Preferred to not overdraw, so I'm gonna play this out. Yeah, but even if the Archdruid like resummons itself, sadly won't have any of the buffs or anything. But yeah, that is really interesting to think about. Maybe I do slot in Nesting though. Ah, poisonous. Hopefully he doesn't have anything to deal with this.
I'm running out of cards.
The other big cards that he would have are like Fyrakk and stuff. Also, please hit one of these. Thank you. Are you serious? Alright, it gave that taunt.
No cards left.
That's honestly pretty good. So he has 4 minions to attack with. This has Reborn. This has Divine Shield. I'll get more keywords. Hoping my board just doesn't get cleared. That's a really good one for him to hit. Like for me. Now this has Divine Shield. This has Reborn. Yeah, there's no way he's getting through my board. Good job. Now this has Reborn, so I can go into your board.
Now this is living. Finally, I can rest in peace.
Yeah, we do this.
Eyes on the horizon.
This has Wind Fury. So, what, Fyrakk? That's like his only option, and when he plays Fyrakk, he's probably gonna draw like 8 cards and die. So that's pretty cool.
My hatred cannot be contained.
Yeah, it's exactly as predicted. I like the thought of Nesting Golem for keeping your Death Rattle alive for a very long time. I'm not sure if it's good. It's 4 mana. 4 mana basically do nothing. Don't know. That was a great game. Very good game. So obviously that worked because I had all the combo pieces.
My own fate. I am Rafa, the supreme salesman.
Let's go with this. I'm not sure what you mean by shallow grave. I play standard. It's probably a wild card. Yeah, it is. Okay. Thankfully, got a nice trade here. I see. Maybe the raptor. Probably gonna coin your next turn. They're playing nerfed ball hog. Two-mana trigger mini. Yeah, it would be. Sadly, it's not standard. Yeah, that is probably probably the likely event. Don't think this deck is that great, but I very much enjoy playing it. So this basically makes him not want to develop. And then freezing this makes it so he can't do much this turn without developing. I'm not sure, I've only played like 2 games of this one. Okay, this is getting almost promising. I could Buccaneer Stranglevine right now. An Amalgam. He's already played one of the... Actually, no, this draws the other one. It's more regrettable now. Because he has a 3 damage AoE. He'll clear my board. Okay. Oh, he has the other one anyway. Give something reborn. Damn. Okay, well that's both of those out of the way. And I still have Dark Marrow. So with these Cursed Catacombs, if I still have a board, I'll probably obviously look for the last Stranglevine. Although I probably won't have a board. Oh. Sadly, I'm out of mess makers, so I really am gonna have to rely on this last Stranglevine. Seems like he's not gonna clear my board, at least not fully. Four, 7, no, so wow, I did not get a Stranglevine.
Eight combatant center, and I take the crown.
Why you never play the Thorn? Well, currently I'm getting like destroyed, and also I use Thorn to double the amount of Stranglevine death rattles that have happened this turn. Double acupuncture. Double hot coals. It makes sense. That's a crazy good aggro deck. Not gonna lie. I think I might have won that game if I would have just drawn Stranglevine. But there's a very specific like condition to play Archroot of Thorns.
Mal'Ganis versus Uther.
I will fight with honor. All shall tremble. Well met.
What? She's got an amazing hand. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think Elise would be that great. You should play more aggressive and drop the thorns when you have 1 or 2 death rattles. I mean, I guess I'll try. Usually all my death rattle stuff dies on my opponent's turn. Makes it hard to get any value out of my Archdruid. What, just single beetle or no beetle? I think I'm really like leaning towards putting Drain Soul back in here. Eat the Imp might be kind of nice. There's definitely a lot of ways I could try and play this deck. Get the trade in here. Messmaker's really good. Hopefully this, I'd like this to hit Buccaneer, like really badly. It really doesn't need to though. could just do this. Nah, whatever. I'm not gonna kill him before he kills me. I missed 2 damage. Okay. This guy is not thinking. Thank you, Petros. I cannot read. Thank you, though. Appreciate the subscription. So here I could get a plated beetle death rattle if I wanted an extra one.
I must act.
I think I'd like to wait for Buccaneer to play Blob of Tar, and Messmaker is obviously not that great when I have full health. So let's go with this. Thank you, Dojomon. Hopefully that's okay, it was.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, since I have this in hand and I can freeze. Did not get what I wanted. Could go Bob here, but like I don't want to freeze this early. Shared your deck on Clark Hellstream's Discord. I got a good discussion on it, and I know the streamer not joined the conversation, so hopefully more people try to play it. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I really think it's sick that this is actually kind of a cool thing people are enjoying. Could I have the deck code, please? I see there are some changes. Yeah, I'll send the deck code in the chat.
I must move quickly.
Tar, Strangle, or I could do Freeze, Strangle.
Could it be?
Frozen in fear.
Could go here, freeze everything. Alright, I'll do it. It's pretty important that I'm the one that trades. I didn't even have the full package. I literally just had the Zerg location. Although, I don't know, I did feel like it was pretty good. Hey, dude, I was only gonna get like a frostbitten freebooter out of it. I'd rather set up. I don't know. I can use Archdruid to get more Stranglevine procs. Currently in my hand, I have no other way of doing it. Like, I don't have Dark Marrow or anything. Archdruid is like one of two and a half ways of duplicating this death rattle, so it is kind of important to keep.
I must move quickly.
Okay, so first I'm just gonna check, see if I get Dark Marrow. I think that's what I should do. Buccaneer Tar. Or I could just go Tar Druid. Probably just go Tar Druid. So this goes into here. It's got Elusive, which I don't care about. You just go into here. Taunt doesn't do anything. Then we go this attack. What'd this get? I don't know what it's got. Lifesteal. Oh, I see.
And to Follicle!
1, 2, 3, 4? I think I got 4 of them. Maybe 3. I'm sorry, man. I had to save it. It's very useful in this moment. In the previous moments, I would say not nearly as important. Yeah. I probably do not really need, like you said, them to swing the board.
Must move quickly.
Okay. So he probably doesn't have. Ah, he's just going straight face. So this has 5, I think. And it has... Okay, so... So first, you get rid of the biggest minion. It, like, all went on here, mostly. So we can go... It didn't get... Let's go that. Then we can give these rush, because none of them got rush. But this got poisonous, so his entire board is gone. Oh, I should have done this one first. Can I still? I cannot. Okay. Does it have poisonous? It does.
My time comes to an end.
And then we'll go with this, because it'll overdraw him. This card does not matter.
Hand is too full.
So these Buccaneers are really nice with whatever I draw. Hopefully he doesn't have a way to kill all 3 of these minions. Okay. So, what amalgam did I have? Well, it was this one, I believe. What is he doing? It's like not the order you want to do things in. And now it has Divine Shield Reborn.
I must move quickly. I'm almost out of cards.
There we go.
Now this is living. Now this is living. I'm out of cards. Finally, I can rest in peace.
Dude, I'm literally fatiguing him without Archdruid. That's like so funny to me. Aw. Mill without Archdruid. Yeah, sometimes it pops off, especially against board-based decks. Oh, that was fun. That's some good stuff.
Mecha Jaraxxus versus Valera.
The dream must be protected.
You face the ultimate mining machine!
Gets the Rogue. Rogue does the either shuffle or like draw your whole deck kind of thing with, and they just kind of skip the, you know, the whole quest thing. Depends if they like play that combo one drop or not, which they did not. Okay. And I get to trade into that very nicely. And that's definitely one of Rogue's best board clears. Not like board clears, but removal devices. Oh, I was really hoping. Okay. There's the Stranglevine. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
This treasure ain't fit for our pirates!
Set sail for sails!
So they can deal with my Buccaneer. But still gonna have a pretty okay board. Sadly, I don't have enough for Dark Marrow Stranglevine. That's basically the combo.
Frozen in fear.
Let's go with...
My hand is too full.
Now this is treasure.
Incendious, Kill Jaden. Could be Kill Jaden. Insidious. Thank you, Saratori. Watch this.
Finally, I can rest in peace.
Frozen in fear.
My hand is too full.
Oh, wow. That's nice. This Summoner Dark Marrow has Reborn. Hey man, I don't know if you're aware, but somebody posted your deck in Discord server I'm in, and somebody thought it was awesome, and now we're like 20 playtesting this and testing different lists. Yo, that's awesome. Yeah, I don't know, all I ask is just a little bit of credit. That's it. Just for like the first time you played or something. I really did, like, not, yeah, what you'd expect. Oh, dude. Him drawing everything is quite unfortunate, because it does get rid of everything I had.
Too soon.
But this thing's still alive. Does that mean anything? Not exactly sure. Bob, I cannot draw what I want. I could get some sort of combo going, so if I play a Beetle, Slippery Slope, it's only gonna go on that. This, that. Already did that, so let's just go with this.
This is living.
My hand is too full.
How many of those has he overdrawn? I think he's used one and overdrawn like 2 or 3.
This treasure ain't fit for our pirates.
The shrouded shells send our regard.
Now this is treasure.
Find me in the dream.
Surprised he didn't tap. Alright. So I want it to be less likely to go on this. Okay, but there's no way for me to play another minion. Is this? Okay. See how this goes. Hopefully they go on this. They did not, and this didn't get reborn. Meaning that I'll have to rely on thorns to do this.
Now this is living.
It's kind of sad.
Now this is living. Now this
was hoping to get the combo off, but I do actually have all of these Archdruids have the effects that I care about. And now that he has this full board, I can freeze now. Like, I know last turn it was full, but I now have these Archdruids with a ton of effects. Not bad.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
Heads a shelf.
He's really not posing a whole lot of threat. He's the 2 damage eruptions, probably some meteorites. I don't even see any of those, or those are gone. Really just looking. Buccaneer isn't that good anymore with the Archdruids.
Eyes on the horizon!
Now this is probably where I freeze. This will actually take the Archdruids that I have.
We don't need a map.
It's one of the Archdruids. Taunt Reborn. Blob of Tar. This, and then nothing else. Do they keep the enchantments when copied this way? So, the Ancient of Yours, or not Ancient of Yours, the Archdruids only keep their enchantments because of the Adaptive Amalgams. So they do keep all of these Stranglevines. And I have, all of my Archdruids have the Adaptive Amalgam. I've been kind of doing it over the course of the game. Oh, Ashimane? Yeah. I'm like pretty sure it would keep the enchantments. Because you're copying a card. When you copy a card in your hand, it keeps stuff. It keeps the stats and stuff. This is sadly a pretty terrible freeze. Okay, this is good. Can do both. Give him rush. And watch the games begin. So, since it says Reborn, I would like to prioritize it. Neither of these have Reborn. So we can go... Doesn't die, or it does die. I got Reborn, which is pretty cool. And then, any of these have anything? No. So let's pick the pretty one. Oh, it has 9? I could have killed this whole board. That's a lot more than I thought it had. Yeah, once you have 8 and you have 2 minions, you can attack. So it'll have like Wind Fury, Divine Shield. So you attack, then everything will go on this, and then you attack, and it's a infinite thing unless they somehow kill. Has elusive. That's fine. Just goes back in my deck. He does not have the mana to play Ashamain. That Amalgam also didn't have any keywords on it. Would prefer this live. And then yeah, this is fine. No, there isn't any card draw, but like I believe there's armor in them, and then they also have lifesteal, poisonous, everything else, and so I get two of them a turn. Is there? I mean, Messmaker would be nice to put in these because then they'll be poisonous forever. So we can try and go for that. See if we can get this Messmaker to die. Oh, actually, these yours are card draw when they die, which is actually really funny to think about. I don't think there's armor in these actually. Okay. That won't die this turn. Okay, that's fine. By tooth and claw. How many? Oh, it doesn't tell me. That has 4. That is 3. That is 15. That is 4. Nothing else matters. Might as well draw. No, it's cool. What? It was lethal? Sorry, I usually miss lethal sometimes when I'm, especially times like this. Yeah, but it's more fun, dude. Yeah, I shoulda went for it. Alright, I will.
Shells, back to the shadows.
Basically what just happened. Dude, my stream says I'm hitting 100 concurrent viewers. This is actually awesome. Oh, this is sick. Yeah, no problem. Just I don't understand how this wasn't discovered earlier though, because it's literally just what happens if you have all, you know, all bonus effects on a minion, and then those bonus effects go to the other minion. I don't know. It's not that like crazy of a concept.
Job's done.
Alright, GSD. Try it, man. I'm sure you'll probably have to alter it, especially for high legend, but if you can win some games up there, maybe it's not bad. It's the best. Okay, so in this case, against something as slow as Death Knight, I'm cool with tapping again. I have Lob of Tar, Ancient of Yore the next 2 turns. The win rate versus Paladin right now, I believe, is like 3-2. I can check the deck tracker. So this was 1-1, and then the previous version was... Oh, I lied. It's 2-... No, wait. Win, loss, win... It's 3-3. Definitely you're here. Dude, this deck is basically entirely loaded with freezes. I think the only thing else I could add is the 1-drop. That's a pretty nuts card. Sleepy Resident. Oh, that's kind of a freeze. Sadly, I can't freeze this with Slippery Slope, but Frostbitten can freeze it.
Frozen in fear.
Thank you for the subscription. So he's probably gonna use spells to get through this, but I'd rather him get these spells out of the way now, so that way he doesn't use them when I'm trying to set up my combo. Assuming he gets trash, this is probably running into a 1-2, which is really cool. Actually, you know, you're probably right. Sleeping, definitely doesn't override Rush. Alright, if I get Stranglevine, I did not, so I might just go with the other Ancient of Yore. Play down... Not a Prize Vendor. I might just go with the Amalgam. Or I could just go with this Prize Vendor. Don't like thinking about what could be in that. I was really hoping to get the Stranglevine. Let's go with this and Vios. And hope this isn't terrifying. It's terrible.
My blood for the Lich King!
The
citadel stands strong.
I don't know. Personal issue. Thank you, Sunlit Studio. I definitely will. This is very fun. I love all the support I've been getting lately. It's really awesome. I actually have normal Archdruid combo right now. 3, 5, 7. Do I have a way to kill everything? Could have given that rush. No, actually, I really didn't want to. And there's a reason I could tell you. Is that even good for him? Whatever. Don't gotta think about it. Thank you for the subscription, Just. I actually got a Stranglevine. This is now literally the combo. The Golden Archdruid has armor. It gives rush, it shuffles, and it draws in the good order too. Okay, sadly a Stranglevine died. Hopefully I do not overdraw the Golden Amalgam, or Golden Archdruid. I didn't. And I have another escape pod here, so I'm not really worried about... Although I don't have the... I can't play it, so I'd rather get a board first. Way to get a board would be... Buccaneer Messmaker. Go with a prize vendor. And then we can freeze something. This is the good one. I don't mind if it has reborn. Definitely just play it here. Has anything died this turn on my side that I care about? No, there's no way. Yeah, this is good. I do put Stranglethorn in like every single... Okay. Well, I mean, he's not getting value out of his card he just played anymore. But oh, now my Archdruid has this Death Rattle. So now every time it dies, it will deal 1 damage to all. And I still have something alive, which is kind of ridiculous. Yeah, but I do Stranglethorn like Yor when I'm trying out Ancient of Yor. Like, it just really depends. No way. Oh, that was the good one. Alright. So, we do this. This.
By tooth and claw. By tooth and claw.
That was honestly really terrible.
Now this is
Guys,
amazing.
what am I doing? I thought it would go better in my head. I need a board beforehand. Like, I need to learn how to play this deck. You need a board. I should have just attacked. Okay, that's everything. I don't have any more Stranglevines, so the only way to win from here is just the normal Amalgam combo. I don't have any prize vendors left. I don't have any escape pods left. Dude, I can't believe I overdrew that.
Eyes on the horizon!
I I need this down. So that way I can Archdruid. Umbra might be clutch, although Umbra could miss.
My hounds!
My dreadmates crave blood.
Everybody needs a cast.
Did he really double kill that amalgam? I guess it makes sense, but damn. I don't have any way of killing it off myself. Thank you, Spooks. I need one of these to live. And then after it lives, I need a freebooter to die. This is obviously not looking very good. That's a pretty good combo. What do you think about putting the Pirate Legendary from Death Knight into the Taurus? Or with the Taurus? I don't think it's necessary, because everything will have poisonous if my deck works as intended. Alright, so I'd rather draw a non-amalgam first. Curse Catacombs could help me get this. This is just kind of lost. I need the freeze to let this freebooter live. But I also just kind of lose if I don't play it. Wow. This whole deck's about copying this thing. This 4 damage every 2 turns thing.
By tooth and claw!
Frozen in fear.
And to Falator!
Got itself, so it's going to shuffle a lot more of itself in the deck. Do a 10% work at random. 7 mana just for... We're talking about Summoner Dark Marrow Stranglevine. It literally, if I would have just had a board, I would have done good. I really shouldn't have played it there. Like, this loss was on me. I could have dealt with this guy's board easily. But I just, like, I saw the potential and I did it. You know what I'm saying? And also, like, I would have I would have been fine anyway if my Archdruid didn't overdraw. Like, that was kind of unlucky. I was in a great position. But I screwed it up with my play and the Archdruid. Oh, Umbra? No, okay, I see what you're saying.
All shall tremble.
I like this hand. I love seeing Stranglevine. Quest Paladin. Okay. So, Buccaneer Messmaker. The Rock Skipper is really annoying, meaning that this Buccaneer only lives one turn, and I shouldn't expect it to live any longer than that. Unless I can get him to use it on this Plated Beetle. Okay. Makes this a lot easier to play. And now that I have two of them,
Eyes on the horizon!
that's annoying.
Reporting for duty.
I was really hoping that was gonna live. So, next turn is just Yor, almost definitely. And then I could Buccaneer Blob of Tar. And if Buccaneer lives, Messmaker would be really good after that. He's been doing a lot of not Murloc playing. Yeah, it's pretty annoying when you don't draw the Stranglevine or whatever death rattle you need, Ethan. Yeah, the perils. Warlock having like Buccaneer because of the Taurus is actually really cool. And you know, I've seen some Death Knights use Buccaneer. It's basically like a, you know, a twin dual class card with a interesting extra mechanic. So
Eyes on the horizon!
this is the play. So he's got to have that other Murloc in order to get through all this, I believe, because this is way too many taunts. It actually might not be. It isn't. He can get through them all. Wow, that sucks. But it's not necessary. It's just wanted. Dude, it's 50-50 if I go for the Dark Marrow. Like, if I hit the Dark Marrow, I might get a lot off. But then at the same time, like, it's not... I'm not in a position that I feel like I need to take the risk yet.
I'm wasting time.
So we can go with... We could use an escape pod.
I'm wasting time.
I got an idea. I have to do this.
My time comes to an end.
Okay. That wasn't necessary, actually. And then throw this here. So this getting reborn's very nice. And he gave my amalgam this permanently, which was obviously a misplay from him. So the signature amalgam permanently has that death rattle. Gotta remember that. Bob's nice, but I'm not gonna die from this. So I'm looking for Summoner Dark Marrow and another Stranglevine. This is nice. That's also nice, but I'd rather play Freebooter and draw even more cards. An Archdruid might be nice. It's kind of like, probably like 40, 60 on working. It's definitely been missing, probably more than hitting. Let's see what this gets me. Nothing I care about. So we can go with Freebooter, or we can go, well, I can't play what I want to play if I do if I do Yor. So Freebooter. Get an amalgam, or get a pretty good Archdruid going. How many cards? 2 cards? 3? Pretty good hits, probably the best hits. I drew from this. Oh, because I hit that. Then this can go into, I guess, here. That was kind of sad, but that's okay. Yor, and then get this Archdruid out. Adding in the epic to destroy one of your own mana crystals and get 2 more. I don't know if mana's the crystal or the key or the issue. Okay, that is pretty annoying. I really need Summoner Dark Marrow, Stranglevine. Still have some card draw to hopefully get there. So I'm saving the Amalgam for the Archdruid. I'd like the Amalgam to die on the same turn as the Archdruid to hopefully get an Archdruid combo going off. If I can't get Stranglevine, which I can actually guarantee it with this last Cursed Catacomb. Nothing got Rush, so he just has that minion. Here's the deck code. I'm assuming that's what you're saying by deck string. Yeah, cutting some of the minions, maybe adding Xavius as well.
I am low on cards.
Stranglevine. Summoner Dark Marrow. Alright, this turn. Summoner. Kill off something, so like the Amalgam. Get rid of the shield.
I am low on cards.
Just go for it. Just go for it.
It already made its move. My time comes to an end.
And to battle is living.
Nothing got Rush. That's actually extremely surprising. Mulligan? You're probably keeping like Blob of Tar against something. Like, you're always keeping Buccaneer. Buccaneer is like the best card. Stranglevine? Maybe. If you feel like you have enough setup in your hand. Maybe Blob of Tar, Messmaker. Especially if you have Buccaneer. Dreadhound Handler's really good. I mean, you're probably always throwing away Amalgam and Thorns. Those are things you want to draw into later.
Time is running out.
Nice.
By tooth and claw.
Just don't think about it. Just go for it.
And to Falator. And to Falator.
Doesn't have Rush. Give it Rush.
By tooth and claw.
Out of cards. Out of cards.
By tooth and claw. Falator.
Out of cards. Out of cards.
Falator. By tooth and claw.
Out of cards. Out of cards.
And to Falator.
Out of cards.
Nice. Just kinda Archdruid him.
Out of cards. Out of cards. Out of cards. Out of
Yeah, this is kind of the secondary win condition, I guess. Well, now I'm positive against Murloc or against Paladin.
Mecha Jaraxxus versus Medivh.
Your time grows short.
You face the ultimate mining machine!
Keep a prize vendor. I'm sure Mage is either gonna fill their hand up with Discover or already have a lot of draw and like with Protoss. Yeah, spells can be really nice. So, alright, Discover Mage. Just kind of need to set up. I mean, they're not really going to do a whole lot. Watch out for the secrets that they're going to play. Because there's the Discover a Secret. It costs 2 less, or it costs 1, or whatever it says. Cool with playing this already. I'd prefer to not give them progress. Or cards that might progress them. So, did they only have 1, or what?
Nothing gets past my dog!
Cool to get one of those out of the way. I think I'm coining this Ancient of Yore. Really like a Brittlebone Buccaneer. I just need, like, yeah, I could try and put Umbra in here, but it's also like a lack of me knowing exactly when I need to start trying to do the combo. Okay, so here I'm gonna do this and Bios. Sucks that this isn't getting a whole lot of value, but they're just gonna kind of blast me once they have their quest done. That was kind of a waste. Get these out of the way. Stranglevine's cool. One beetle's gone. Freebooter's probably pretty helpful late game. More helpful than plated beetle is, I don't know. Probably.
Computing?
Frozen in fear.
I think I'm gonna just go with this. I want the beetle for the armor. Prize vendor will overdraw me. Escape pod I obviously want to keep. That's cool. Means he's just gonna keep it alive. Might let me put some keywords on it. I can draw 2 cards with this. I'm at 10. Hound Handler is great. What's up, Valdelli? So I can't, if stuff lands on this, I'm kind of screwed. So I don't think I can do this combo. Could freeze his board. I could have done normal combo.
Just one.
See how it goes. I could still do it. Yo, what's up? Okay, so I guess explosive runes is what I care about the most. Oasis allies, okay. This thing's still frozen. Normal combo, I guess. It's fine. Wouldn't have played it anyway, for now. Oh, he's nothing with 4 attack other than the thing I just killed. It's fine.
I'm not rooting for you. I'm not rooting for you. I'm not rooting for you. I'm not rooting for you.
Yeah, it's Archdruid. Archdruid's basically what I built my channel on. Really looking for Brittle Bone. Nice. Gonna tap to keep getting through my deck. This is the good one. I can make him overdraw, or no?
I need mana.
Go with this. That having rush is quite nice.
That one missed just one.
Assuming that this makes a board, the summoner Dark Marrow is going to be really nice. He's going to do something to it. Oh, thankfully, he did not. Thank you for the thank you for subscribing, Sunlit Studio. I cannot read that language, but thank you. Really appreciate it.
Don't use your head. Use mine.
Please do not just freeze my entire board. Don't do it. Thank you.
Finally, I can rest in peace. Now this is living.
Could hit into here, but it is not what I want to do. Bam.
Now this is living.
My hand is full.
Okay, I couldn't actually do anything. Dude, that's awesome. We love making an infinite taunt wall for the paladins. Even if he deals with my board, the Archdruid of Thorns has a good bit of stuff that we care about. It's not in the description of the stream. I just kind of keep sending it every once in a while whenever people ask for it. Oh, sorry, I didn't even see you ask for it. Hopefully this does not hurt this. What do you think about Conflagrate? Okay. That's pretty annoying that none of those went face. That's okay. Yeah, it is probably pretty good. I've basically been relying on Dark Marrow to get the combo. Two, 5, 9.
Eyes on the horizon!
That's actually the wrong order, but it has Reborn, so it's not that bad. So basically how I screwed up, nah, I'd rather him waste a spell on this. Could be Blizzard though, whatever. So, how I screwed up is Blob of Tar needs to go down first, because Death Rattles go off in the order of played. So, since I played Stranglevine first, if he does a whole board clear, the Stranglevine Death Rattle will go off with no minions on the board, and then the Blob of Tar will make minions, meaning that I lost a Stranglevine proc. Yes! Reborn! Yes! It is, but I would definitely need to make my deck around killing my toy chest. The Golden Archdruid is the good one. Might as well play a Yor. This is probably, I mean, it could be, yeah, it's counterspell, so get this out of the way. And I know this is the good Archdruid, so I'm gonna keep it in hand.
I'm almost out of cards.
How's this dude gone through like his entire deck and not completed his quest? Thank you for subscribing. Dark Monster? It probably would be. Although I don't run Conflagrate yet. Wind Fury. Okay. So the way that I'm gonna kill him is not really by mill, so I'm cool with giving the blob death rattle to the thorns. This is fine. And then you go here. You can go here. You can go here. Reborn's nice. This doesn't have rush, so I give it rush. Like to give it a keyword. Taunt is fine. That's really did not mean to do that, but I can get rid of that, no problem. Is soul searching just minions, or is it spell? Isn't soul searching just discover a card in your deck? Which I mean is better than draw, I guess, but slippery slope freezes something for you in draws.
My tooth and claw!
Let's not win for you.
Minion needs a turn to get ready.
This can die. Prefer this one die. Oh, it didn't die because I'm not thinking. I cannot make space. I can make space. Any of these have rush? I don't think any of these have anything. Oh.
And to Falator! By tooth and claw!
Approaches its end. Approaches its end.
Let's go for a card, yeah. Very nice. Alright. I'm gonna go another. And then if we might try a new version of the deck. Maybe one with less minions, so that way Cursed Catacombs and like Xavius would discover Stranglevine, Dark Marrow, Thorns more often. I think I'd like to keep Amalgam, but I might only do one copy of Amalgam Thorns. Make it more like a combo thing. Like a one-time combo thing. This is gone. I'll keep Yor. Especially with Buccaneer Messmaker. If it's like Quest Druid, this is obviously gonna hinder them quite a bit. Cursed Catacombs is just kind of like always good. I appreciate it. Guy next up. This guy might just rope me.
Time waits for no one.
That's good. Is yours still good without layover Cursed Campaign? So, I think your probably is. Your can also be reborn by the Stranglevines, which has happened like 1 or 2 games. It's been pretty useful getting a lot of armor and drawing. I'm not gonna risk it.
Time waits for no one.
Probably just gonna Buccaneer, Coin Handler. I don't think I even need to do that. I might just Handler. Probably don't need to do anything.
Nothing gets past my house. Time waits for no one.
Eyes on the horizon!
Time waits for no one.
I definitely don't think yours bad. Like, even if I didn't, even if I wasn't able to reborn it, it's not a bad card. It's obviously really good with layover and Cursed Campaign. But Cursed Campaign is not so great, really, anymore. I mean, it still can be good if you have a great enough minion, obviously. which is the only reason it was like played again, was because of Ancient of Yore and the Starship, but Starship got nerfed. Real bad. Sure. If it's a trap, whatever. It'll be funny. Just board clears me and then I have nothing. Kinda sucks. Prefer to not have my games like this. One more game with this version of the deck, and then we might do something different, a different version.
Nazoth versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
Chaos and destruction.
I like Summoner a lot. Getting it is quite important to me. So I think I'm gonna keep it, even though it's really not going to be used for a long time. I can't believe like how much they buffed Quest Priests, because I really don't think the quest was very difficult to complete. And then they also buffed the elemental like dragon thing that people use to copy the reward. Okay, I believe this is a meta deck. How does Stranglevine's Death Rattle interact with Amalgam? Does it get to spread the shuffle back into your deck fit to other minions? No, it does not do that. It is only this Death Rattle, not any other Death Rattle on the minion. That would be an insane card. Okay, so I'll throw down the Plated Beetle. Get something down. Should only have one photon cannon left.
Annihilation commencing.
Buccaneer. Pretty cool. Buccaneer Handler's pretty good. Morning. Although it's almost my evening.
Annihilation commencing.
I appreciate it. Okay. Hopefully that's both of those out of his deck. I was really hoping I'd be able to keep that, but I believe these Dreadhounds might be enough for me to try a Stranglevine combo. So, I'm also falling behind. I could Bob though, but like Bob gets me a minion, 2 minions. I'm bobbing. See how this goes. Bob. Amalgam. Base because I want to keep the Reborns. And the next turn is Dark Marrow, Stranglevine, and like Amalgam if I get it. I am like, I mean, I guess I'm genuinely silver gold, but I just don't climb. I don't play enough each season. This is a hobby.
Finally, I can rest
I lost. It got Divine Shield, no Wind Fury. It cannot die. Dude, oh, that's so unlucky.
I'm not rooting for you.
That makes me so sad. Please just like don't think about it. Hit the shiny 1/1. Oh, I guess my face is a little cooler actually. Oh. Yeah, that's even if I had Conflagrate, I wouldn't have been able to kill my own minion because they had elusive. Alright, new deck time. I think I'm gonna think about Conflagrates. Gonna go with 1 copy of Archdruid and Amalgam. Got Xavius. Then you obviously have the cool shiny card. Stranglevine. Fire Spawn Drakes with Xavius and Mage. It's kind of cool. I'm probably not gonna play it this stream, mainly because it's like Stranglevine stuff this stream with how well it did. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you as well. Alright. Curse Catacombs is obviously in here. And then you have the Tourists. Tons of people subscribing. So with this, yeah, Ham the Hungry is, you know, it's always something that could happen. So am I trying to get everything on Archdruid? Because this just seems like normal Archdruid. I'm actually, the more I think about it, the more I don't want to play it this way. Because why not just run normal Archdruid? The point of this, I don't know, I took that out. The point of this is to have as many shots as I can of getting a board of infinite, you know, an infinite board that you can't get past. So Xavius I think should help. I think I will keep double Archdruid, but I don't know if I even care for double Amalgam. Especially with Brain Guild being so nerfed. And then I want to try and keep minions to a minimum. That way I can guarantee get what I want. So, can put some Drain Souls in here. The Conflagrates. I hit Legend with Amalgam, or Agam again. Warlock using Briar's Von Drake. Yeah, I know that's one of the bigger decks out right now. Eternal Laver into your and location fails in this meta because of the yeah, but that's why you have Bob. Bob lets you freeze their board. They usually board lock themselves. You freeze them, and then you do double Ultralisk Cavern, or you use Summoner to get 2/8/8s, and then you just kind of kill your opponent with the turn you get to hit them with. I've seen it done a lot of times. I just really I haven't done it really. Do the Amalgam keep the Stranglevine Death Rattles even when they shuffle? Yes, they do keep them. They keep all the keywords and the effect of giving other stuff keywords. So you're making the normal combo as a secondary option. Kinda. Although I want to keep most of it out. Amalgam is just a way to get Archdruid to shuffle, and obviously to another way of getting Stranglevine to live longer, like the Stranglevine effect. Buccaneer is amazing. I think I'd love to keep it. And then ways of generating minions are gonna be Blob of Tar and either Deathrot Maw, the 6-drop in this, which I'd say is probably worse, or what? Oh, the 4-drop that keeps reviving itself. That's another thought. Nesting Golem. What do you think about the demon generating stuff? Like the spell that like lets you generate demons? I don't know. I don't think it's very good, especially not in this meta. The other vine. Oh, like for when my vine combo doesn't work? Yeah. Ancient Raptor. I'm thinking probably. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably just Blob of Tar and crap. Oh, it's this. Hound. I think this is all the minions I want. So, you have Amalgam, Thorns, for obvious reasons. You have Buccaneer with Stranglevine, Handler, Blob of Tar. I like Blob of Tar a lot because it'll let you keep the Stranglevine for pretty long, and it's a pretty good tool for living. Although I'm not the biggest fan of not having Messmaker in here. I might. Oh, Escape Pod's really good too. Why are there so many minions that just feel like they're necessary? Okay, actually, if I run location, I don't need Messmaker. Surely. So I have Messmaker. Yeah, Blob did seem very good. I think I'm going to trust that it is. Zerg cards. I might just run the one Nidus Worm. Unless I decide to run... Prize Vendor is good, but it's another minion. Yeah, probably. With all the lifesteal and stuff my minions will be getting, I'm just gonna assume that the armor is not necessary. Well, it's almost evening. Still, it's 11:22 where I'm at. Deadline. Hmm. Don't think so. One more card. So, what am I missing, really? I guess I could do, Eternal Layover, and then maybe even give myself 2 Eternal Layovers. Get rid of a Conflagrate. I don't think the 4-drop that puts everything to sleep is good in this. Basically, it could put my stuff to sleep. Like, you know when I have a board, at like, my turn starts, I have a board, all my minions can attack, and then I put death rattles on stuff, and it goes on that, and then it, you know, makes all my stuff asleep, and I don't know. I think there's a lot of potential for it ruining my own game. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna stick with 1 Eternal Layover, and we'll see how this goes. So this one will be called I don't know. So Strangle. Let's go with that. It's fine. Eat the imp, so you can ignore Divine Shield. It's a good point, but it also, like I said last game, the minion that it went on to got elusive and Divine Shield, so I was not able to eat the imp it. I wasn't able to do anything to it. The only thing that I think that I could think of that would be able to do anything to it is Eternal Layover. Or like some sort of massive board clear. Get rid of consume. I don't have a location. Strangle less minions.
I must move quickly.
Warlock Paladin. Rock Skipper is pretty annoying for me to see. Probably gonna try and get them to use it on this prize vendor, even though it does help them withdraw. Nice. Very much looking for the location. Handler's fine. Well, you would think that, but if I have a minion like Blob of Tar or Dreadhound Handler on the board before the Stranglevine, the death rattle of the handler will go off first. Okay, I really need the location. This is kind of helpful. This is obviously where Messmaker shines most. Even location here doesn't really do much anymore since nothing has 1 health anymore. I have freeze. See if I get anything good with the Dark Gift. Summoner Dark Marrow. Wind Fury. It's not bad. The lifesteal's kind of cool. Dark Marrow is very important to the deck, though. I might conflagrate their own minion. Will I need it for myself? I mean, there's a chance I will, but like, I might not even get to a turn where I'd need to use it for myself. Have you considered Stranglevine and Hunter? As soon as Amalgam have the Death Rattle, you can use the Rod to immediately put it back on the board. Rod. Okay, so I could start this and just hope that it works out. Don't really know how this would work out though.
Feel devastation.
Okay.
Well played.
4, 6, 9. He needs a. Okay.
My hand is too full.
Did not get Divine Shield, which I was really hoping for. Did get lifesteal though. This is the only thing I can do, and it doesn't do anything for me. Lob of Tar. Lob of Tar is 4. He can get through it.
Yes, chaos. 8 combatant center, and I take the crown.
My hand is too full.
Then he just plays the rush minion. Okay.
Eyes on the horizon!
Nothing got anything I care about. Nice. Fellfire, Bonfire, 1 copy. That's the 4 mana reduce. I don't know if this is good enough. Although it is a spell instead of a minion. It's just so hard to like stop a Murloc Paladin as Warlock when Eternal Layover doesn't work for them. Like, it just makes their board stronger. And then I didn't draw a Nidus Worm or either of the locations, which would have helped a lot early game. Giving me a chance to kill them with Bob. Almost definitely not Cursed Campaign. Cursed Campaign, like, yeah, I could throw it on the Stranglevine, or I could, you know, have Stranglevine die with Summoner and then attack with whatever it goes onto, and basically already have max, like, the max stacks that I need, as long as I have a board beforehand. Which, my issue is literally just a board. I need a board. So I'm gonna try and go back to what I did originally, where all I really cared about, I'll go with one amalgam just to see what happens, was keeping a board. So stuff like Dreadhound Handler, Blob of Tar, and then, yeah, Boulder Fistful Ogre. Deathrot Maw helped you keep board. I decided to skip out on Travel Security, but this is probably another good one you could run. Then from this position, you could go stuff like Xavius. Obviously the 0 mana spell. I could try Ziliax. Ziliax is pretty sticky. Ouroboros would mean I need to start, obviously, putting in damage, self-damage cards. If I'm gonna do that, it would be stuff like Hellfire. It's doing amazing, Shock and Awe. I popped off. The video did amazing. It's really, really cool to see. What about Temp Warlock Quest? I mean, Temp, it's kind of like not the same goal. I think I'm just gonna do like all the really good minions I can think of. I didn't even put this in the deck. Where's Messmaker? And then Glacial Shard with the 4/4 that becomes a 1. I really do not think that's good enough, especially in like the current meta. Like a 1 mana 4/4 that like doesn't help me progress my game plan probably isn't good enough. Although it's definitely a thought. I'm thinking more towards Travel Security than this dude. Actually, what I'm thinking about even more than those is Nesting Golem. Because if Nesting Golem gets reborn at any of its stages, so like, say it resummoned twice and it's a 2/1, if that thing gets reborn and it reborns, I believe it would become a 4/1. Like, the reborn version would be a 4/1. And then it would be a 3/2 when it dies. Like, reborn is insane if you hit it on this. Not sure if it's good enough, because like compared to like Blob of Tar, Nesting Golem just like seems terrible. Like, this has poisonous, summons poisonous, has taunt. This has nothing. This is just like some dudes. But it is really sticky. It is a very sticky minion. If I have Buccaneer and I play Nesting Golem, That is a reborn nesting golem. That means you have to kill the reborn nesting golem. Then it's a 4/1. Then you need to kill that is a 3/2. Then you need to kill the 2/1. That's like 3 layers of stuff you need to kill. Anyway, in your opinion, the deck needs less minions so that Curse can find the targets better. No need for Scarab, for example. My brain cannot remember Scarab. Oh, the beetle, right? That's what that is. No. What is Scarab? I'm not thinking. For example, given the effects. Yeah. Toy Maker. That's not how you spell that. Just letting you guys know. I would rather have this doesn't have taunt itself. They're just gonna ignore it the turn you play it. I'd rather have the other card than this one. But it's definitely a good thought. Pirate Demon guy. That shuffles 1/1s with charge. That's a Demon Hunter thing. I'd have to abandon this kind of deck. Plated Beetle, I misspoke, sorry, and you already hadn't put it in. Yeah, I am thinking about phasing it out. Okay, so probably still putting Vendor in here. I have Messmaker, so let me look at all the death rattles. So Travel Security is a thought. Being a Servant is a no. Thinking about Cavern, especially with Dark Marrow. This is a no. Wretched Queen's a no. It's way too expensive. I have one Amalgam in here. Want to see the Nesting Golem interaction? Thank you for subscribing. About Mother Duck. You know? Mother Duck is kind of crazy. So, you have... On one turn, you'd play Summoner Dark Marrow. Nah, it's too much mana. If this was one cheaper, I'd think about it. But the main way that I get the combo off is Summoner Dark Marrow, Stranglevine. Although I could do just Mother Duck Stranglevine if I don't have Dark Marrow anymore. It's a very good or promising it's a very promising card though. I like the suggestion. Oh, dude. I was thinking about putting Nesting Golem in here, but Mother Duck does sound really good. I think it would be pretty irresponsible to just not put any spell, any sort of healing or damage spells. Cube is 110% too slow. So the ways that you're duplicating this Stranglevine Death Rattle is with Dark Marrow and Archdruid, and sometimes Amalgam, but it's way slower. Cube is not going to give you much value. Nesting Golem interaction. Eliza would be funny. Yeah, she would be kind of funny, but her getting reborn doesn't really do anything. It's just, she gets to live. I don't know. The location, I've thought about it. because it is technically another way to double, but like that's already after you've like, it's only good after you've already done like Dark Marrow or Thorns to get a bunch on one thing, and then you copy that thing. Just tried the deck. Somehow interaction sometimes is super weird. It just didn't trigger death rattles after the board wipe. Yeah, it depends on placement order. So like, if you play Stranglevine before Blob of Tar, the Stranglevine will try and give something death rattle, but it won't work because of the Blob of Tar minions are down first. So you have to place them in the opposite order. Just another thing to think about with this deck. Okay. What are the last 4 cards, guys? What is going in here? Something probably responsible. Maybe Drain Soul. Maybe Hellfire. Maybe Conflagrate. Maybe Table Flip. Maybe Yor. I did kind of like Yor in the deck. Table Flip. Table Flip can be pretty cheap. And I'm a board-based deck, so I would very much not like to end eat, which is obviously eat the imp. I discovered Stranglethorn and use my cube on it. It alone won me the game once. Cube is a very powerful with Stranglevine. I don't know why I keep saying Stranglethorn, but oh, I have Ziliax in here. I like Ziliax, I really do, especially with all this like early game stuff. Blob of Tar gets me to the late game. Deathrot Maw gets me to the late game. Ancient of Yor gets me to the late game. This iteration is when Ziliax came back. So you guys thinking of removing Ziliax but replacing it with what? I like Table Flip a lot. Obsessed. You're obsessed. Get help. Gosh. What if I just like go for it? Death Knight Tutor. Oh. Soul Searching? With Ancient of Yor, Cursed Catacombs, Xavius, and Prize Vendor, do I also need Soul Searching? And the Ancient of Yor also has a chance to be reborn and draw even more cards. Yeah, but I'd have to rethink this whole deck, or this whole thing if I was going to do the package. Corpsicle. I do get a ton of corpses. Not having lifesteal is kind of scary, but I do kind of like Corpsicle. Table Flip a fine addition? I feel like Table Flip's fine. Because I'm not putting in Hellfire. I am a board-based deck. Okay, let's go with this. Is that how you spell this? I don't know. Okay. I think I've enough draw. I think I'm going to skip out on Soul Searching for now. I have had some really nice Deathrot Maw games, especially when it has Reborn. It can be quite nice. I only did one Corpsicle. Obviously, you're asking him if he did too in his deck. Thorns is out. I'd rather have other things than Freebooter as in the early game. Not Adaptive Amalgam, but I'll take a Stranglevine. Hope it works out. Could be great. If it copies the legendary, one can be thrown out for initial. Yeah, that would be nice, but that's obviously like a one in every 20 games maybe kind of thing. So Firefly is interesting in Death Knight. What does this mean? Like, he's coining out Firefly. Am I just not hip with the kids? Do I not understand? Is this scary enough to table flip? No. I don't think so. Yeah, there's definitely Menagerie Jug in this. There's gotta be. You're very right. Oh yeah, it's aggro with Menagerie Jug. Alright. I think I am now... Well... No, I'm not. Still not afraid of this. He's only got 6 damage. This table flip can literally clear a whole board. Can tap. Just gonna let him hit, and then I will table flip.
Shaking us stir.
Table flip. I won't be able to Yor in the same turn, sadly. Are you serious? So I need... Guys, I lost. This guy's deck's way better than mine.
Eyes on the horizon!
And to Falator!
4, 7, 8, 11. Yeah, definitely punished. I should have just played it. I knew he was an aggro deck, but I was kind of afraid I wouldn't have anything if I would have played it that turn, which still might have been true. Deathrot Maw. Dude, his stuff's getting so much attack. So punished. Never doing that again. Table flip. Sadness.
My tooth and claw!
Blob of Tar. Although this thing's literally eating at me. Oh. That's a crazy... I mean, it worked. I don't even know if that's like a free-to-play kind of deck. It just did well. I mean, obviously it didn't have legendaries or anything, but it was not bad.
Off versus Celeste!
For the new one, the code is... Sorry. For this one that I'm playing right here... This is the code.
Reality.
I don't know. I just figured out that Stranglevine could actually be really good. Can't really remember how. I mean, I've been making so many like Archdruid decks that I've stared at Stranglevine like 80 times while making the decks. You have to not care about losing a lot. Yeah, Fellfire Bonfire would help me when I need to pop off. Just that it's a 4 mana, 4 damage. I don't know, I could try it. Nice. I mean, obviously the better hits would have been 1 each, but this is not the worst outcome. Corpusicle's already active, but this trade works very well, so I might as well take it. Just kind of believe you just tap Messmaker. Even though I'm not going to get much healing. I could have just played Handler. Get these out of his hand.
I found a sea urchin.
Currently, no. I think I'm a little below. I think I might be a little above, below 50% win rate. I think. Alright, gonna try and find Stranglevine or something. Getting an extra copy of this is kind of nice. I'd rather try and get Reborn on this. If I can get if I can get a Buccaneer, play this, I'll have two attack Reborn Rush minions that all summon 1/1s, which is kind of insane. Although this Protoss mage is going to be pretty annoying to deal with. Okay, I can check the win rate while this guy's... Okay, I don't know why it's yelling at me. So obviously that was a loss. That was for... Technically... I'm actually at about 50% win rate right now. Yeah, it is really fun to play. Wish Stranglevine wasn't like 3 mana with no keywords and terrible stats. I wish they would give it some sort of stat.
Don't use your head. Use mine.
Be kind of sick if it started with taunt. So, explosive runes. I believe Ancient of Yore doesn't get hit by it though. Could be counterspell. It wasn't that. So I'm just gonna do this then. No way. Whatever. I need to kill him before he plays double Colossus. I actually didn't know. I don't know the list of what Kangar can play, so I know it obviously is very limited. I didn't know he could only play 2 secrets.
What happened to no one left behind?
So his next Protoss minion costs 6 less. Really looking for that Stranglevine. This is fine. I believe I'll still have minions afterward. Yeah, I'll still have a reborn one. And he doesn't get to put it back in his hand, but he does have the other one. So the other Ancient of Yours is probably coming down. Hopefully this gives him like taunts or some crap. Not bad. Yeah, it definitely hurt him a lot.
I grow weary.
If he develops some sort of board, I'll probably try and do the Stranglevine strat. Okay, does he have a way to bounce this? I mean, Kangor's probably just gonna kill me. Although he's already played Fireball, he'll just kind of do it again for the funnies.
Drink with me, friend.
And that's expected. I believe he will be able to play it next turn anyway. So I get 5 healing from this. Could do Dark Marrow. What? Death Rot Maw could get me some healing. 16 worth of healing. 6, 10. No, it can't get me enough. I need to kill him here? I don't have freeze. This could give me double, even if it gave me double charge, I'd be one off. I need 6 damage. Which I cannot get.
Finally, I can rest in peace. And to Falator.
Well played. Yeah, tap for lethal. Protoss Mage didn't get nerfed. I guess Protoss Mage is like the level that all decks need to be at. Yeah, the other Corpse Sickle would have been nice there. I can definitely see the arguments. Although I probably wouldn't have drawn it, even if I did have it in my deck. What do I need to make this better? I guess I'll keep Corpse Sickle because it does sound pretty good. Yeah, more luck probably. You're right. So is Death Rot, like, is there a way better thing than Death Rot? Like, is Slippery Slope way better? Well, obviously losing to Protoss. Nomelia. I like Amalgam for like the late game, like, so when, like, if I get the combo off and they clear my board and, you know, my Stranglevine goes away, the Amalgam will usually make it so I can keep the Death Rattles, and it's basically like a permanent Stranglevine that keeps coming back from my deck. I think I do want to keep the Amalgam. Because Archdruids are like one of the primary ways of duplicating Stranglevine Death Rattles. It's that and Dark Marrow. I could try and use Thorns more aggressively, but like Thorns copying. I forgot Bob's not even in here. I kind of want Bob back. Sorry. Try again.
Nazar versus Tavish. You got any loot on you?
Let the crystals play your mind.
Yeah. I saw that ever since they made this quest reward Discover, it's actually been pretty good because you can duplicate the quest reward, like the beasts that you get um, with the one cost Draenei. I have a feeling if I can get Stranglevine, like Buccaneer Stranglevine down early, he won't be able to clear it. So it's probably Blob of Tar and then, you know, the combo afterward, which makes me think I might coin for Xavius this turn. A large handler might be helpful, but Archdruid. I'm more inclined to take the handler because Archdruid implies that I want to copy Strangle effects, which probably means I already did what I wanted. And I have Dark Marrow for copying, so I'm just going to assume that this will be enough.
Jade Serpent guide you.
I would definitely not like to give them Catacombs. This is probably just better than the Blob of Tar. Although this deals with this minion quite well. Okay. Well, I might get rid of Vendor. I just like how much it draws me. Could be 2 or 3 cards. And then it's also really good in the Archdruid Amalgam combo. I just really don't have a board. Like, I'd be making the same mistake I've probably made a million times. So I'm going to attempt to not make the mistake again and not try the combo while I don't have a board. In these games, it's not happened very often. No, you are. It can happen. Like, it's usually choosing between the Archdruid combo and the Stranglevine combo, depending on just what comes into my hand. Also, this is nice, but I don't have anything to. I can't believe he just played. Oh no, he doesn't play that. He just found it. Okay, so now that I actually have a board, we can go this, this, this. So he is not duplicating the reward.
What are you waiting for?
Okay.
That's no good. Finally, I can rest in peace.
Wind Fury is great. It has poisonous. It's kind of funny. He has 7 cards, so this is gonna overdraw him. Okay.
My hand is too full.
So with him being a board-based deck, this should just be a win from here.
This way. What are you waiting for?
So, what, King Plush is what I'm afraid of? So in that case, I can do 4 extra damage with this. I can try and give more things Wind Fury. This is 10 damage. Or it's actually only 5 because this doesn't die. 2, 3, 5. Let's go with this. See if I get any more Wind Furies. Did not. King Flush doesn't care about any of this. This is some damage, but... Alright. So... really just worried about King Flush. I mean, he's active now, right? I mean, all he had to do was like hit into my minions. I guess I could have made it not active. I mean, I tried to discover it. I didn't want to let the other thing go to waste. And even if I did play Archdruid, like none of my stuff had died. It's inactive. Yeah, I could have kept him over. I should have. But now there's a board. So, about to see some fun stuff happening. Wind Fury, so that's 8, 10, 12, 13.
Now this is
Nice. Oh, I do? I do. I guess that does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Alright, I'm gonna play like I think I'm gonna play one more. I didn't even realize it was my HP, not his. I assumed it would be like a comeback mechanic kind of card. But I guess it is supposed to be aggro.
versus Sylvanas.
The penalty for treason is death.
I am Rafa, the supreme.
Love Buccaneer. I like Handler. I like all this. Okay. Hopefully I can do the same thing to this dude.
By petal and sword.
What is this? This is the deck code. I'm not jinxing it. I'm table flipping. Getting angry. Is that beast 7 mana? I can't remember. I'm trying to think if that rush beast had like the 7/5 cost 2 less kindred. I can't remember if that cost 7 originally or like 6 originally. It's automatically. Is it automatically build your deck in game? Yeah, you copy that deck code and then you go into your. It becomes 6. Okay, well I could have done it. Oh, 6 becomes 4. Then I could have not done it. There's a chance he would have had it. Which now that I'm thinking about it, no, he did play a beast. Okay, whatever. So I could Buccaneer. I won't be able to kill this though. Meaning I think I just Blob of Tar.
Destroy.
I'd rather draw. Oh, I need to get through my deck. I don't have the cards I need. Have fun on your walk, man. I appreciate you watching. This will probably be my last game for the stream anyway.
Eyes on the horizon!
This will be quite annoying for him to deal with. Does he play that? It's gotta be just... Yeah, 2-2 copy. That's kinda interesting. So from here, I can start corpse sickling stuff, because obviously I don't want that to hit there. And then Ancient of Yore, I have 8 cards technically, so let's go with this. Stranglevine. Corpsicle's very good against this stuff that's getting more attack. Kinda like in the Corpsicle inclusion the more I play with it. Corpsicle's coming back, that'll be 8, this is 9, draw is 10. So... to strengthen this, I'm going to play a free clear. Second Corpsicle makes this quite likely that he's gonna die pretty soon if he doesn't somehow take back my board. Two, 3, 6, 7, 13. So instead of going for lethal, probably just... I mean, 13... Yeah, it's 2 turns worth of... Okay, so...
Frozen in fear!
Then we can go with...
Running out. And to Falatur.
font on this is actually amazing because it has like a bajillion things I want. Okay, so what do I want to play anything first? Not really.
Finally, I can rest in peace.
Why am I just Corpsicle? Just Corpsicle. More Dreadhounds.
These could belong to a brand new species.
There you go. Might get some insane stuff. I know there's a lot of lifesteal he could get. Okay, that's 2 of those. But there's like no way he could kill me with them. Or even get me to 15 to use flush or something. Nice. Alright guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'm gonna end the stream there. I seriously really thank you guys for all the support. I can't believe that like my subscriber count literally doubled because of just Stranglevine. Just the funny concept of infinite wall of death rattle tossing minions. Yep. I'll catch you guys next stream. Peace.